my former life, I will be. No, well, it haven't been deleted, but I put up my Facebook to be deleted. So what I did is I've transferred all my content from Facebook to my YouTube channel. So don't be some type of way like I've seen this before or whatever. Benz need to put up some new videos. I know I have to put up some new videos, okay? And it will be coming. I I can promise you all that. I've been saying it for some time, but you all know work have me and stuff, but I'll be back at it. Any little chance I get, I'll be back recording and stuff. So it will be coming soon. I ain't seen none of you yet, but I'm going to get straight into it. You all see the topic. You all see the topic. So yeah, come true. Yeah, and I did this on Facebook as well, which is why I want to put that vibe on here. I did it on Facebook, and I was deleting some videos of Facebook, and it got deleted. Where I was bigging up um, uh, the cool and positive people that I have come across in my life, And like I always say, I don't want to wait until people pass. You know, usually when people pass, that's when people come and they say, the good things about that person who passed, and it sucks for me. It's a nice thing, but I'm seeing all the time that person was alive. You'll never cherish that person. You understand? You'll never acknowledge the good things that person did, the positive vibe. What most people do is they just abuse the person, take advantage of their kindness and those kind of vibe. But remember, I'm not coming for you all. There are this type of people on earth, and based on my title, these are the set of people I don't want to come across to. People like that, I don't want to come across you. People that would just abuse people's kindness. They know that the person have a good heart, but yet they will just exploit that person. So you see how I get one already? Check. SLU, big up yourself. Yeah, man, yeah, man. So I'm gonna get straight into it, and you'll know as I go along, things come up and stuff come up. I shout y'all out and stuff, because I always want to check on my people. Y'all supporting the vibe, and I really appreciate it. 100. Okay? So I kind of still have a memory of what I said on Facebook. So I basically started with like my parents. That's like the coolest people. My parents, my mom, my dad. My mom is Sabina Francis from Jetwin, and my dad, John James from Jetwin, better known as Slow. A lot of people know him as Slow. I don't know how he get that name from, Slow. You know, and to big them up, man, because they did a good job raising me with a lot of discipline, and make me have all those principles apart from me kicking. I'm like that type of person that don't tolerate nonsense, and I guess there are people that notice that about me already. And speaking of which, I said it in the last live. I came across a miserable woman at the supermarket. Even if I'm a kicks, I'm always on the media joking around and stuff. I mean, you need to watch how you approach me. Like, it's not every time I want to be on a joking vibe. So it's like, despite the kicks in and stuff, I was raised with discipline. That's why I start with my mom and my dad, big them up. I'm very thankful for them raising me with discipline, strict, and we were like we were such a positive family. Like, we used to wake up on mornings and be like, "Good morning, mommy. Good morning, dad." Yeah, and we used to have breakfast and lunch together and those kind of vibes. And I remember seeing as well, like, going to school and coming back home if we come with something that wasn't ours. They didn't bought it for us. They would question us and ask us to return it, and they don't want to see it in the house. Those kind of things. That's just an example. We were raised strict and with a lot of respect and discipline, despite the little trouble that I gave growing up. I mean, everybody's troublesome, at some point. You know, big up Travel Insider, Shakespeare, big up yourself. Yeah, man, Shakespeare, big up. A man with morals. Yeah, man, yeah, man. That's why I have you all there to, fill in the blanks to help me out, and that's why I really appreciate y'all as well. Y'all are like second right now, I guess. But I still go way back though. I still go way back. Because after my mom and dad, me being troublesome, like I said, there still were persons that didn't look at my little misbehavior as so reprehensible. They would just try correcting me. They wouldn't give up. They never gave up. From like my in infant school, I had like Miss Elmer. I had like Miss Betty and Miss Gertrude. Chaque se go tap la Miss Gertrude take a by the hard slaps. those those slaps. And also those who can relate, you could drop it in the comments as well. When Miss Gate would give you these hard taps, you put in yourself straight. Well, man like me, being so troublesome, I'll put myself straight for a couple hours and probably back to the same thing. But like I said, those people, they were those teachers who wouldn't look at students as being like nothing good. Despite all the troubles students would give, they would still try to find the good out of the students, and they would still try to encourage you, and they wouldn't give up. Right now, I believe, I'm not lying, right now, they have teachers that just giving up. A lot of them just give up. They just want to go to the school, make their money and stuff, and be out. They don't care. They just drop whatever assignment it is and whatever. But a lot of these teachers were strong and stuff, and they used to still encourage me. Unlike some that would feel like, oh, Missy is just so troublesome, and Missy will not become anything good in life. You know, some will end up not becoming anything good in life, but bad boys and stuff. But I guess that's those that are not strong enough. They would probably let that negative energy that people put out there on them to just overpower them, and they would become nothing good in society eventually. But I didn't let that happen to me. I know I was just troublesome, and I was troublesome to myself. I never let anybody peer pressure me. Whatever trouble I gave, it was on my own. Whatever decision I made, it was from me and not somebody. I wasn't that type who would let somebody peer pressure me. I always wanted to be the one to do stuff on my own. If I say I'm going to um, send stones on somebody's house, I would it would be my decision, not because somebody told me to do it. Check. All things nice, big up yourself. So yeah, we had those cool teachers. I had those cool teachers. I bet you those of you who know them can relate. Like I told you, Miss Elma, Miss Betty Ann, Miss Gertrude, we had Miss Louis, Miss Isaac, we had a bunch of them in that Salty Bus Combined School I attended. And also I'm giving you all a little bio of me one time right away. Yeah, for those who feel like they don't understand me as well. Because I'm that simple. Yeah, and it's like Primary school, yeah, we had even Mr. Kuman, he was cool because like people would look at him as a bad person because he was strict. Those lashes of belts and stuff. It it would still help in the long run. You would remember, Mr. Kuman was always at me, he gave me some good flogging and stuff like that, you know. And in the midst of them, they had some that would just feel like you were no good. I would not point them out. They probably know themselves. Yeah. Um. Who else we had in primary school? We had some real cool teachers in primary school. Even the lady in the canteen, I remember, Miss Anesta. Her name was Miss Anesta. In the canteen, all those nice bacon chicken and and stuff. And all Mr. Nesta would encourage students to be better persons. They would give you those little pep talks. And she wasn't even a teacher; she was just working in the canteen. We had Miss Nesta and the other ladies working in the canteen and stuff. So yeah, just want to big up those people. Primary school. Who else? Miss Louis. Yeah, Miss Louis had that thing doing where she knew the students so well that she would actually tell you what you're doing with her back facing the student, with facing the board, not watching at the back of her, not watching anybody. She would actually tell you what you're doing. She would just shout out, um, Nicola, stop rolling the pencil in the desk, and that's something I always say. It's because you have to learn to know people. Some people would say some bad things about her, like how the hell she can do that, but it's simple. And it's after some time I figured that I was like, okay, that's the vibe that lady had. It's because she already knew her students. It didn't take her long to know them. Like you know that one. I'm the one who always probably just tapping on the desk to just do a distraction. She knew that I'm the one already. She knew what that one would do and normally do and this and that, and they would just wonder. But that's what it was. And she was one of those who would encourage you and stuff. We had Miss Claudia. I think Miss Claudia passed away already. Yeah, Miss Claudia passed. Wow. We had a bunch of them. Like, I just want to shout out all the school people. I did it on Facebook, like I said, and I'm going to do it on here. And it's going to stay here on my live. And I hope I don't end up deleting it. I don't think I'll delete it. Because I already made the mistake of deleting it off of Facebook and stuff. Yeah. Who else is there? Christopher, big up yourself, man. Big up yourself, Christopher. Yeah, and I moved to secondary school. I moved to secondary school where I came across some really cool teachers as well, and also you would get those that still feel like you will not amount to anything and you will not be nothing good in life. Because in life, I used to study those people a lot, but now I just realize it's just there. Everywhere you go, it's just there. You will just come across people that would point out only the negative stuff. They would look down on you and believe like the not the students, but the children better off than you. The children will have it all and you will not have anything. In life, they just have people like that. And you all who's viewing, four of you, Mama, where the rest of you? You all can relate to that. You all know what I'm talking about. In life, that's just what it is. And if anybody is just out there worrying themselves and boasting there about that, I suggest you just stop, because I was one of those who I wasn't busting my head on it, but I was just like, why can't everybody just be cool? Why can't everybody just be happy and make that decision to just be happy? Because everybody have choices. We all have choices. There's this song, Buju Banton, not Buju Banton, Bariton Levy, one of them. There was good and evil. I chose good. There's happy and sad. I chose to be happy. I chose to kicks. I chose to joke around. Anybody else can do it as well. But if you choose to be miserable, it's on you. Don't try to ruin the happy people day. It sucks. So yeah, moved on to secondary school. I came across some really nice teachers, really cool teachers, those who wouldn't give up. And I carry my little troublesome ways to secondary school. I gang up with some guys that were even more more on kicks vibe than me, and as me or more than me. I don't know which one it was, but we were just causing distractions in the class, and just it's like we just continue from primary school. All three or four of us or whatever. They had Jefferson, they had Larius, they had Emery. There's Moses, who's from same community with me. Yeah. Moses, I'll never forget the day you told your mom is without making you do things. That was hilarious. I know you're a good dig for that, so uh, we the ones making you misbehave, boy. uh, it was like Renji and them that making me do things. Yeah, but anyway, the trouble continued, but it was just a little troublesomeness. I wish I had let go of it earlier, because there's more to just being troublesome in life. Like a good education and stuff like that. So all you kids viewing me, I know a lot of you does be viewing me. Give a little trouble, but it like do it on break time or lunchtime. Have your fun and thing. But we were doing stuff to distract the class whilst class was going on. We were just doing madness. We were just. I remember this time Emery Laffy from Shozel, he was like, the class is bored. Let's just do some shit. Um, I will do. There was three of us sitting close to each other. He will do he will do that sound like uh, brr. I'll do brr, and somebody else will do brr, like some shit, or just do a cat noise or a cow noise or some shit to just distract the class. Yeah, but we still had, like I said, there were still those really cool teachers, really nice teachers, and I wouldn't give up. We had like Miss Nopsha, we had this music teacher, what's her name, Miss from library. Uh, what's her music teacher name again? Miss Paul. We had Miss Elivic, yeah, Miss Elivic. Up to the last time I went to a career thing in the school, and it's like I'm seeing Miss Elivic have to deal with those students. I was like, if it was me, I just sending them children back at their home to get some discipline from their mom and come back school. Because what kind of thing is that? It's like just passing up and down, and it's like shouting out anything, like as if he's on the block there. But I noticed like they have that high level of respect for Miss Elivic. Why? Because Miss Elivic will not be like those people that feel like the forcing respect out from people, like they have to open their arms on you, like they have to be like you and shit, like you just miserable. She have a ways of just being cool about stuff and still just talk to you. Like that's how people need to talk to people, and not feel like as if you were a boss or you were a teacher or something, to feel like as if the boss what. That's why I say it's high time those bosses put themselves in the place, like where it's supposed to be. You the manager. Look at yourself as the manager. Look at yourself as maybe the owner, and not like, I think that boss thing forcing them. You're not people parent to feel like you could talk to people in a certain way, like you just feel like you all that since you in that position. The boss, I think, does force them. You're the manager. You're there to manage the work. If it's a warning letter you have to issue to the person, you issue that person the warning letter. Nobody's your child. Your child at your home. And usually that's the ones you can talk to. They do whatever they want in the house. You know, this kind of vibe. I always say that on my life. But yeah, those teachers, like, they just had their way of just dealing with people. They wouldn't just look down on you and look like you will not amount to anything, like I said earlier on. Miss Nuptial, Miss Alivic, we had even the principal, Mr. Edward, such a cool guy, used to just look at me and like, boy, you know what? I'm not even going to beat you today. Just go back to your class. you know, those kind of things. And days when you feel like I really deserve it, you would give it to me. Like the lash of belt, leather belt, Mr. Bernard. I came across Mr. Bernard too. I was there, Mr. Bernard time. Anybody who went to PI secondary, I don't know. Where's Mr. Bernard? Is he still alive? Mr. Bernard. Yeah, Mr. Bernard. I got some serious flogging from Mr. Bernard. Yeah. That's the time of flogging. What you think? They should bring that back? But things get so way sensitive now. You can't beat the children how you want. The children can just be there cursing each other and their mother and saying all those things. Like that's crazy these days. Um they had Miss Jean Jules. Big up yourself, Miss Jean Jules. The Spanish teacher as well. Miss Jean Jules was the French teacher. The Spanish teacher. How I forget her name. She was by us the last time she came to purchase water. Um the Spanish teacher name again. And the English teacher as well. How I forgetting the people name? We had man like Mr. Nuri Rizme, um, uh, Mr. But not too trouble like Mr. But apologize, Mr. But Mr. But I'm sorry. Tessa, big up yourself. Snoopy, big up. CJ, Wagwan. I go in Form 1. Big up yourself. Congratulations on that, man. What school you pass to? What school will you be attending? Snoopy, big up, man. Tessa, long time. Big up yourself. I was looking for you all the last live. Big up, big up. You're here today, tonight. Big up, big up. Yeah. So it's like I've come across some real positive people and real um uh, motivational people. I don't know how to put it, but they had a very good impact in my life. And what I'm doing right now is just acknowledging them right now. Shouting them out and showing some appreciation instead of you know when they pass or something to be like, I remember that teacher was so good or that person was so good. And all those things. Check it. It's been long you left school. I myself cannot even remember my past classmates. What? How? How? You didn't have good memories at school, man. Money, my son. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Big up yourself again. You were on the last live. Yeah, Mr. Thompson. Thompson, big up yourself. Yeah, man. I remember you from the last live. Big up, big up. Tessa, you didn't have fun at school, Tessa? Eh. 10 of you, where the likes, message. Drop the likes for the algorithm. You don't know already. Yeah. Well, Tessa, with that said, I had so much fun and I just remember stuff so much. You know, I cannot forget. I've been having fun my entire life, so I'll never forget those memories and those people that were there for me, who encouraged me to do better and stuff like that, and who didn't look at me like I'm going to be a bad boy and probably be dead when I left school or something like that. And trust me, there were those that feel like that would happen, and they would feel like the children better off than you, and that person better off than you, and this one better off than you. You know? Yeah. Sometimes I wasn't even like a bad boy, like to say like gangster vibes. I was in gang and thing. My crew that I mentioned earlier on. Me, Jefferson, Larius, Emery, Moses, they had Delano as well sometimes. They had a few of them. We were just on having fun vibe. Buy biscuit from Miss Usila in the canteen and eat it during class and those kind of things. I bet you a lot of you can relate to that and have done that. It's just petty things. And there were guys who showed signs of being bad boy and gangster, and right now they're so cool and they have good jobs and stuff. So that's one thing to be out there judging people instead of trying to help somebody out and make them become better persons in life. You know, that's another thing too. That's not good too. When I'm in town, they calling me, and I'm like, hey, some of them change so much. Some of them looking so grown and but ask me their names. I don't know. Oh shit. I remember my friends, but not everyone in my I don't think I remember everyone. No. I give trouble so much. I think I remember in almost everybody. Everybody in my in like from Form 1 that probably was in Form 5 and ahead of me. I remember a lot of them. Yeah. Mm, for trouble I give. Yeah, and who else in who else at PI secondary I could say that was really irie. Nigel Dixon, he always used to give me those pep talks. I gave all the teachers trouble, so all of them used to give me little pep talks, most of them, but some would just, the way they would go about doing it, like we have people like that in on earth, like they just believe like you, not nothing good. And yeah, so who else there is? Who else there is? Who else there is? They had Shem, the math teacher. Shem was quite young when he was our math teacher, Shem, Dashiville, yeah, Dashiville and thing. And moving on, I left PI secondary and imagine I work in that same school. They had no real reason me again. I think I said him, I'm not sure. Yeah, reason why I say him again, his name again, is because leaving secondary school now, I started working like a couple months when they were building that on that same school. They were adding a piece on that same school where I came across Mr. Rizme father, the real Rizme father, who is known as Jonah. Jonah was another good role model in my life, and another positive person in my life. Um, uh, when I noticed they were constructing a piece on that school, I used to wake up early morning, prepare something, prepare food and stuff, and put it in my little bowl and go sit down PI to go look for work at that school. And I got rejected a couple times by Mr. Jonah because you're seeing, and he told me too. He told me like, "Upo même bien fin quitter l'école. You're not even really finished with school. You're already coming to work. You're already coming to look for work." And he even asked me what school I had attended, and I was like, "That school right there." Well, you see, to make it worse, you miss school. He was like, Upo come in CXU, you don't even get your CXE. You already coming to look for work. You didn't do well at school or what. He told me some things, but he didn't even look down on me. He was just like seeing maybe um I wouldn't be able to handle the workload, because it was construction and stuff. There was a lot to be done and going on, and probably look at me like that little flimsy boy. Like he said, I not even really finished leave school and I'm already coming to look for work. But I didn't give up. And that's one of the reasons I just encourage people to not give up, because I didn't give up. I didn't stop there. Imagine the day I didn't hold food with me. I didn't bring food with me. That was the day Jonah, Mr. Jonah, opened the gate for me and told me, come, 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 come. Vini, Vini, na about time, Vini. He told me come, and I'm seeing I didn't have breakfast. I didn't hold lunch. Get open, come in, give us pickaxe. Me and some other guy, who that was again? Was some other guy with me. Give us pickaxe, and when the excavator dig those drains, you need to touch up the edges, like, well, fix it with this pickaxe. That's what he gave us to do to build a foundation. Because, like I tell you, work was fresh. And I'm there with that pickaxe with no breakfast, no lunch. How I'm going to get lunch and stuff, and I have to prove myself. But I did. I did prove myself to Mr. Jonah, and then Mr. Jonah really saw, boy, that man not easy, and we became good buddies from since then. You know, I made it through the day. I the following day I made sure I prepared something for work and stuff, and had enough energy, and I eat heavily on morning, which I always encourage people to do. So when you go to work, you don't have to cry to the boss, boss, I'm hungry, I need to go eat heavy. That way, when lunchtime come, you could make it through lunch. You could make it to lunchtime, and you could just eat. Sometimes you can even eat something light. You don't even have to eat something heavy. There was this time I went to the supermarket to just grab some biscuit and stuff, and somebody was like, "That you having for your lunch?" All those things. I don't want to come across people like that. You're too judgmental. I have heavy breakfast, so sometimes on lunch I still have a heavy lunch, but sometimes through me having a heavy breakfast, sometimes I just want something light to eat. I love my bread. I love my little biscuit and my thing. So that's not for your business. So people need to buy in their business. So that's the topic too. So it's like, as I go along, I don't want to come across people that too quick to judge and stuff. Yeah, I'm out there trying to show some good vibes. So it's like, it's heavily. Yeah, so when I got that job at the school, I was very thankful and grateful for that. And I proved myself to Jonah. And like I tell you, I became his favorite worker there. And it's like it even came to a point where he saw that I was working too hard, because especially when it was time for concrete and stuff, I had to climb that truck. No, we had to load the speed of the backhoe, load it with cement, like, to the brim, and it's like it had to hoist us up to the truck to pour it in the concrete truck. We had to burst that bag with a speed and stuff, and pour it in that mixer. If the cement bag were to go down in that truck, we had to retrieve it somehow. We had to jump in it and dig till we get it. Oh, and Mr. Jonah noticed that I was really taking it hard, like I really worked hard. Not that I couldn't handle it though, man strong and thing, man not no pussy. That's why there's always encourage the youths to stop being pussies, work, work. That's how you'll achieve things. You check it. And if the pay not too good, use the little that you get to achieve something bigger. Yeah, so when he noticed that I was helping that one day, and I was with the carpenter there, with the mason there, doing that there on the dumper truck there, on the mixer there, I'll never forget that. I came to work, and I used to come to work and be there before him early, like maybe 6 o'clock. I'm there already, or before 6. And he always used to get me at work, and that's what was amazing to him. Like, I did so much work the previous day, and I'm already here bright and early every single day. And another thing about me is, I'll just point it out right away. When I settle for something, I dedicate myself to that thing. If well, work, whatever it is, if it's me that agree to it, I do my best at it. I'm very diligent at it, and I'm also compliant to the boss, not anybody that want to pretend that they're the boss or try to take over the boss or be the boss. There are bosses, there are persons they put in charge. I'm very compliant to that person and nobody else. And yeah, I work diligently, like I said. So it's like he noticed that about me, and he when I came ready for those like maybe to work with the missing or just help around, he told me, you know what, today then no 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 no. I'll never forget. Mr. Jonah gave me two big buckets of nails that were bent and tell me that my day's work is to just straighten those nails. And he tell me, don't do it fast, just take your time with it. Look, that's your job. And it wasn't even for that day. It was like, just take my time with it. If I come tomorrow and it's that I do, just do that. You know? Because he noticed my potential and stuff. He was like, yeah, boy. And after that, school was built, the piece of the PI school was built and stuff. I did a job somewhere else, and I came across Mr. David Japier, another idol in my life, another positive man, you know, that really check on me and really, he noticed how I was pushing work, and he was like, he told somebody that he need me to come and work for him, like at Sol in Cul-de-sac to work containers and stuff to do, because they needed somebody to work containers and stuff. So it's like he saw how ambitious I was and stuff, and he just wanted me to come work. And when he told the person told me that this guy is impressed, Mr. David Japier. Very cool man, very positive man. Me say was like the first, the second best boss I came across after Jonah, because working with Jonah was my first boss, and then him. And it's like he I went to him. I was like, yeah, boss man, I hear you need a man to work containers and stuff. Yeah, yeah. And he tell me, yeah, yeah, yeah. He tell me, yeah, I see you working hard and stuff. I see, but yeah, I can use you up there. And he came right to me. I was at the barber shop that time. He brought the contract all the way to the barber shop for me to sign, for me to start working. Like he basically created a post for me as a depot assistant. Yeah, I don't even know that there was even a post like what a depot. Like after working the containers and stuff. Like when he saw, yeah, boy, I really determined and stuff, and he just created something for me. Till they employ me. I was on contract and stuff. You know, doing little stuff around the yard, taking care of the yard, um, uh, loading the people when they come there, with the forklift and stuff like that. And I could have drive at that time. Um, uh, yeah, I could have drive at that time. Yeah, and there was the first place I drove. I drove trucks. Yeah, when he point out what vehicles I could have drive, I'll never forget that. He point out a panel van. He point out um uh, two cars and stuff, and then he point on the truck. I was like, truck? Yeah, I'm going to drive truck, man. That'll be my first time driving truck, but nobody would know that's my first time going to drive truck. Yeah, so right away, I was so eager. I used to find stuff to go to the dump with it. I have to get rid of the garbage and stuff. I used to create garbage to go to use that truck. Yeah. And then I got the hang of driving trucks and stuff, elevate myself, you know. And then I'll not forget, um uh, there was this bad mind person. You always coming across bad mind persons, and that's the type of people I don't want to come across to. I remember there was a time I was supposed to take a load of those tanks, those cooking gas tanks, down to Viewfort, and there was this bad mind. He was like, "You don't think I'll be able to do that?" But I had all the confidence in I took driving class, I took thing, but never drove a goods vehicle. But I still had confidence in myself, like I always do. And he went as far as to go in with me. I was like, what the hell? I feel so uncomfortable. Like, when I reach the bad lane, what I going to do? Like, me say probably going to see I'm not too good yet and stuff like that. Yeah. And those type of people, I don't want to come across people like that. It's like, I always see when you're new to something, especially stuff like driving and stuff like that. You're driving a goods vehicle. It's not like a car where you could go down the hill in fifth gear, sixth gear. I'm taking my cool time. I back down bright and early because I'm not too used to it. I'm not going to wait till I get to a point where I'm about to die. The truck is about to die to try and give it a lower gear. I'm backing down early and he's monitoring like and making me so uncomfortable. That's another type of person I wouldn't want to come across. I don't like coming across persons so like they always bad mind. They always have that in their head that you cannot do something, and then they quick to go and talk about it and say, uh, "Okay, I'm going down the hill now. I made it to the top of the bad lane. I'm going down the hill now, truck loaded with tanks, and I'm using low gear, probably third, fourth. I'm playing with my third and fourth. Those kind of vibe. He's like in my head, oh, gotta give the truck fourth. To a point where he's like, I going down that in fifth gear. Like, what the hell? That's you. You take risk with the people vehicle. That's human. Like, I wouldn't go down a hill with a truck loaded with tanks in fifth gear. Like, that's madness. I'm playing with my third and my fourth. I'm fourth for a beginner on a truck with goods, not even too healthy. But I was playing with the third and the fourth, taking my cool time, and he's in my head. Yeah, and then when they meet their friends, when they meet their co-workers, me say part of four, me say not too strong, me say foot me still going down the hill. I was like, Jesus, oh no, So that's another set of people like that. I don't like coming across people like that. So when you'll see me, stay away from me, people. you know. Yeah. So David Japier, yeah man, big up yourself. We had people like Celia. Celia was always checking for me when my pay. You know, pay is always something, always a problem at workplaces. Why? And people in charge, people think they pretend like they don't know that. They find so much to say about people, maybe if they lapsing on the job and stuff. But usually the pay sucks. And all that does just create a um whole vibe in you. Like, I'm trying to find a word, but it just have you down. It does have you like you working in vain. You know, especially when you see the workload keep increasing and the pay remains the same. They just keep pretending. But with Celia used to make sure that I got my pay, and then she used to go overboard for me and stuff. So I really appreciate Celia and stuff. And who else? They were, there was Miss Mida, there's Miss Mida. Big up yourself, Miss Mira, Um, uh, a bunch of them, they were just positive, they were just irie. Yeah, that's the vibe tonight there. That's the vibe on the live. I did it on Facebook. It got deleted. I'm going to put it on YouTube. Big up all those cool people. I come across some real good people in my life. And in life, we should see people that positive. It's not difficult to know those that bad mind. Like they cannot keep up. They will try to play like they good. They will try to pretend like they positive, and then maybe you will end up falling for it. And then time you check, they just cannot keep the positive vibe going on. They just have to get back to the miserable ways, the bad mind ways. You know. So in life we have to learn to differentiate. And I can tell people that's irie. I can tell people that's positive because of the way I was raised and stuff. Like I always say, I was raised. I'm the one who used to go and get on with those people. Give us our ball. We just playing a little football. Our ball come in your yard. Why you taking it away? Those kind of vibes. I used to get on with them. Get on bad, 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 because those things not right. I'm always the one from young. I'm the one trying to see that things go smooth. Big up man like Scooby. That's Glenn Edward. Big up Glenn. We were the ones who went to Mr. Ral to get permission to clear piece of land, you know, so we could play our football. And big up Mr. Ral for allowing us to utilize that piece of land till the extended on it for us, you know. Yeah, so it's like we cleared the spot, and we used to play our football there because there were some certain people that just always bad minding us. And those old people, like, your life, you're going to pay for it. And some of y'all pay for it because some of y'all, like I say, your children don't even want to see y'all. Your children don't even come down. Your children just up cash streets, they're not even coming down to see y'all. So you're always so miserable. Like you used to see like who's certain people for your children to be hanging out with. Like um those children, we don't want you around those children troublesome, those children that. You're so judgmental. And you'll made your children life miserable because you'll deprive them of so much, deprive them of playing a little football, a little cricket, only because you'll feel like they better off or they should be better off than those other children out there. Yeah, now they don't even want to see y'all because they know they will raise y'all treating them like y'all have them hostage, like y'all don't want them to go out there. So they now get the liberty and they like, I don't even want to go see that lady or that mister or that whatever. Big up Fabs. No more crab hunting. Boy, so much bad weather and I didn't go not once. Yeah. I passed on the road, I saw people passing with the machete, the sacks, the stuff, the lights, going crab hunting up to now. But big up yourself, Fabs. Yeah, I'm just bringing back a past live I did on Facebook. For those who just joined in, what I did was I deleted my Facebook account. Well, it's up for being deleted. I'm not going to reactivate it. I worked hard on that profile to get it monetized. It was monetized, but still, I think there was just some issue with it. And not only Facebook, but it's like I reach a point where it's like I kind of want to reset my life. It's like I want to get rid of anything that's not making sense, including people, the friends I see that don't make sense. That I mean, years upon years pass, you're just the same. It's not that I'm thinking like I'm better off than them, but it's like no progress. I not sending myself up like I say, but I don't have time for like um uh, no more bullshit, no more inconsistency and stuff like that. Even if I'm inconsistent with my videos, but I just want to get to a point where I'll just be uploading. And I have videos, like I say, on my laptop. Those I've edited, those I have to edit, and I just have to put them in order. Those I already have that's edited, they cannot come as yet because I have videos to do before them that I have to upload before them and then upload them. So in time to come, the videos will come. I have to make time for my videos because I know there are persons out there who's expecting videos. They're like, where the vibes, Ben? Where the vibes? You check. Yeah. But since you like the vibe so much, you'll when I get back to it, you'll have to share the vibe. Share the vibe. Don't be the only ones watching and enjoying it. Share the vibe. Let it go out there. Because, like I always say, I don't want to come on here, my little platform. I have a little vibe going on. Y'all following me. I getting some good views from y'all and stuff. I don't want to come on there with no negative vibe. And whoever feel like whatever I say is negative, I don't know. That's y'all. But I always try to encourage people to be better off, to live a happy life, have a little fun in your life, have a little laughter. You check? Yeah. And like I said in the last live, I don't know why the truth is so hard to swallow and the truth may sound so um uh, bad or so, yeah. But I know all of you who subscribe, y'all cool, and I like to big up y'all. Y'all are like one of the best things in my life right now too. Because if not for y'all, my message won't reach out there. Because people see that y'all engage, and it's like they engage too. So I really appreciate y'all and stuff too. Yeah. So many people in life that I've come across that have encouraged me and that that play a big role in my life. And how can I forget man Gary, big up Gary. Yeah, cause just now before Saul, I work at St. Louis before Saul, and I work at SMJ after. Yeah, cause with SMJ I was playing football for SMJ on the cantonment field. Yeah, and that's where I saw Gary. And then I was like, I wasn't working at the moment, and I was like, yeah, boss man, I need a job, and thing, cause that's the things I do. That that that's why I'm seeing that there are too many guys out there. They like saying there's not work and stuff like that. But are they looking for work? I went to play football for SMJ because they were missing players, and I just saw that Gary is dressed like I see like that man probably have a position there. He was the marketing, the sales supervisor or something. So yeah, and a good thing I approached him and I was like, boss man, I need a job there. I come and play football for you. Give me a job. My mouth, my big mouth. People just be like, boy, me say there's real talk sometimes. Me say always have a problem with things because there's a lot of things that people do that are not right. So I'm always talking. That big mouth make me get things already, get good jobs, get stuff. So I was like, yeah, I need a job. And he was like, I have something coming up soon. I was like, yeah, 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 you put me on it, man. So he tell me, Scooby is your partner. Glenn. That's the same Glenn I spoke of earlier on. Glenn Edward, because he was working at SMG at the time. Hey, I'm like, yeah. So he's like, you'll check Glenn for me. And he did. He did. As soon as the position came up, I just had to hold for someone who was on vacation. And you already know. From me just holding, prolific worker, working diligently, no time to linger, no time to complain for work. They got to keep me. I got to work there full time. You know, they kept me. Yeah. So the thing about Gary is, Gary, when Gary tell you he going to get you the work, he will. Because that wasn't the first time he did. On a number of occasions, he told me that he would check me for work, and then sometimes when I'm sleeping, he have my number already. Like I'm getting a call, Gary. I'm like, shit, man. Gasa, you still sleeping there, boy? Hey, Gasa, I need you 2 days self. I need you now. Gasa, why you Gasa? Are you still sleeping, man? You ain't ready for work, man. I'm like, I'll try and talk normal. I'll be like, oh, I wake up since the time already. Well, Gasa, I come in and pick you up now, man. You know, that's Gary. No time for bullshit. Which brings me right to another point. The type of people I don't want to come across in life. They will see you, especially your young girls. You'll know I like to come for y'all. You'll be working someplace, they pass in, especially in the gas stations and stuff, they pass in. They always have a job to offer you. Some guy, some random guy. He's just probably driving the boss vehicle or he's probably just driving somebody vehicle for them. But they feel like, yeah, they'll get you a job. But they want you to come and check them someplace. They want you to come with them. Let's go someplace with them. But it's job the same they want to get you all. Likewise with us young men and thing, like I wouldn't want to come across nobody telling me they will get me something or they do me something, they'll do something for me just for they to like pretend like they get some sort of satisfaction out of it. I don't know what it is. But they always play like they will help you out, but they will pass you, they will say the thing and they will pass you and they will pretend like they don't even see you. And I bet many of you could relate to that. People that just want to bullshit you, that just want to hype up themselves, I want them to stay far away from me. That's people I don't want to come across in life. And especially with a job, when you tell me you're going to get me a job, you already know how things are in the country and things. And probably at that time, especially when you just leave school, it's hard. It's very difficult when you just leave school, which is why I went to look for work immediately. Because I'm like, what? I'm on my own right now. I'm like in the world right now. Like no more friends, no more Emery, Larius, Jefferson to have fun with, to be joking around with, to catch our kicks with and thing. Yeah. And I have to step up, I have to do something, I have to start providing for myself. That's one of the toughest. That's when you see in less out away, Maniela VIA, all what your parents used to tell you. That's when you see it's time to hit you, you know? That's when you will see those things hitting you and you'll be like, what? So I am now there. Yeah, and for somebody to come and tell you, yeah, they'll give you a job, they'll get you a job. They take your number, they take your email, they take whatever, or you probably send application and stuff, and then to never hear from that person. You check it, never hear from that person. And like I say, young girls, they have all them men, stay away from them. Don't let them bullshit you all. They're always willing to get you all a job. They'll get you all this, they'll make you get that. But they'll somewhere along they just want to get your number. Somewhere along the way they will just message you, hi, you know you're beautiful, you know you're pretty, you know this and that, or they start checking out your DP and stuff, say Marco. Yeah. So yeah, Gary, big up Gary, man, shouting out all the people I know. That's I really, not when they pass for me to be like, yeah, man, we need to. acknowledge the good things that people do whilst they're alive. Cherish them, appreciate them, you know. Don't take advantage of them. Don't take advantage of their kindness, you know. Yeah. Right now, I posted it on my shorts. Right now, I have the coolest boss. Yeah, you know, coolest boss. If you have to penalize me, you'll penalize me. Some will feel like as if I probably have some sort of privilege. I don't have privileges because I do my work and stuff. Just do what you have to do. Go at your freaking home. Go and rest. Go and sleep. Go and do something else. I always say that. Yeah. And always be happy because when you make yourself happy, one thing is to be. I had that as a short video. One thing in life is to be that person that was raised with respect and be that happy person and to be surrounded by miserable people, people that don't want to see good, people that only pointing out the negative stuff and they never see anything good that need to be done. The thing being right there in their eyes. They selfish, they for themselves alone. Nah man. Nah man, nah man. No. I was raised togetherness. I was raised checking out for people. Those friends I mentioned in secondary school, I used to charge them though. But, I used to mark there for them. They always fresh. That's where my barbering start. Well, it started with me. I used to line up my own self. You check it. Um, Elton, big up yourself. I remember you from the last live. Yeah. I used to mark myself, my own self, and then I got so comfortable doing it that I started feeling more comfortable to do it for somebody. And they were there. I used to do it for them. I used to be playing football in Jetwin, and sometimes after the football sweat, so many people, almost half the field want Mac shave. I never complain. I didn't expect anything from them. What I look at it as a form of learning, experience. You check it. I used to do it for them. Sometimes after I have to give them the Mac, the shave, they still expect me to take my money, go and buy blade. I'm not reproaching, but I'm just saying like it was just crazy. But I never look at it as a problem. I look at it as a form of learning and experience. Right now I'm a barber. You check it. I may not have gone school for it and stuff, but I'm an experienced barber. I'm a barber from experience. I can give a good haircut now. I can, I will not cut somebody's skin just so I'm very good with the blade. I'm good at marking. I'm a barber right now. So it's like youths. Some of y'all look at me like a sort of role model, I guess. Y'all like being around me. Y'all find that I'm fun and thing. I'm always joking around and thing. But apart from the joking around, if y'all notice, I'm always on the go trying to do something. So what's wrong with y'all? Like y'all not me that y'all not from me you're getting your negative vibe from because I don't have no negative vibe. I'm always trying to do something. What you say there, Elton? My G, what going on in Viewfort? Decomposed body found by the sea shore cantonment. What? Bro, on a serious note, the country ain't have work. You don't have work. You don't have to try and if you're trying to do something for yourself, you try and do something for yourself, you dying. You dying, you just dying. If you try and do something for yourself, you just dying. Yeah. You literally just dying. What are they? Jaquan. Did I pronounce it right? Jaquan Augustine. Big up yourself. So like I said, I did a live like this on Facebook, but I deleted my Facebook account. It's up for being deleted. So what I did was I downloaded all my content over there and I'm trying to just put it on my YouTube. So it will just be like my memories from Facebook. Because before I deleted my Facebook, I went through it and I was like, what? Boy, I've had fun, in life. Just having fun throughout from when I started. Because I started my Facebook in Larry Shoes when I had that barber shop. Yeah, the whole vibe of the Facebook was to draw people to the barber shop, and it worked. Yeah, I used to go live, do lives, and just having fun at the barber shop, and people would be like, I need to come to that barber shop, and they did come. They came. It drew a lot of people to me, and people was just feeling like I'm just making it. The owner was feeling like, boy, Ben's just making it on me there. Ben's just making money, and Ben's just getting it good and stuff. But it was my hard work. It was my mouth. I used to go live. I used to make something happen. I used to tell people, yeah, I'm open right now. Yeah, come through. I used to have people coming around, and we used to be joking around on live. That's how I started. And then a guy came, Rendezvous, Mervin Rendezvous Goods in Vieux from PI. He came and he was like, boy, you wasting all your talent, all your humor, all your comedy. You have that on YouTube. You have that on Facebook. Put that on YouTube. Make some money out of it. Start a YouTube channel instead. I was like, yo, I tried that YouTube thing already. That ain't paying. That ain't making sense. He was like, no, just try it again. I think it's working now. And I just took his advice, and I started my YouTube channel, started uploading my little memes and my little stuff. It wasn't getting any views. I remember when I got 50 views, I was so excited. Yeah, I was happy. I get 50 views on that video. 60. When I got 100, I was like, wow, And the thing is, I was just consistent. I'm not now, I know. Videos go come. Yeah, I didn't stop. I didn't give up. I didn't let anything discourage me. And from times, I'm that type of person. I don't let people discourage me. And I want to share that with you all as well. Don't let people discourage you all. Stay. My topic is, people I don't want to come across as well. And that's the type of people I don't want to come across as well. People who will discourage you. You're doing something, instead of they come in and seeing if they can assist you, they will be like, that will not work. Moun para fè se ba isa. Ma eme we moun fè sa. I never see people do this. I never see people do that. People not doing that. Like that not going to work. That's just discouragement. And you always get people like that. Like, why? You're not coming to help the person. Don't tell the person anything. That's how I look at it. And you usually get people like that when you're doing something or when you're having difficulties with something. If it don't work, it don't work at the end of the day. And I think I have a video stating that. If it don't work, it don't work. Just call it a day. But at least you tried. You tried to make it work. You understand? So usually they come, you're trying to repair something, they like come in with their negative energy. And a lot of people don't believe in energy. And I pick up that from a friend of mine, which I'm on the verge of dropping. I already dropped one. By the way, this friend of mine, this very close friend of mine, I'm not going to mention his name, but everybody will know without me mentioning his name. A very close friend of mine. He was like a brother to me. I had to drop him. I had to let go of him. I don't want no kind of interaction with him. Why? He did something that was very bad to me. He put me in a state of mind where I was thinking to harm somebody. He did me something and I confronted him, and he kept denying it till he put me in that state of mind where I felt like if I got the person that did it, I'm going to hurt that person. Not kill, nothing, but I'm going to just probably take a pole and just give that person some serious blows or something. I don't care. I just got to that state of mind where I didn't care if I took jail or if I took whatever, or if I just wanted my stuff back, and I just going to do whatever to get my stuff back. I don't believe in violence or anything, but he put me in that state of mind, and I beg him. I ask him to just be honest with me. You my soldier. Just be honest with me. I'll understand. I'll still be mad, but at least I'll get over it. But you kept denying that it was you who took my stuff, boy. And then I'm seeing, boy, I never felt that. It's a long time I haven't felt that way, and it's for my own friend to make me feel that way. I've been on a positive vibe from so long, you know, and for my own friend to come and put me in that, somebody that's supposed to be my friend to come and put me in that state of mind. It wasn't really good. It really wasn't good, and I don't intend on interacting with him for me to end up being in a situation like that again. Yeah, because he had done stuff where I didn't take it for anything. I was mad, and then we became soldiers back. We became friends back, you know. And the only reason I used to hang out with that guy is because I wouldn't want anybody else to bullshit me. Because I don't know if people notice, but I don't really want new friends. Because the more friends, it's like your friends, when they know about you, they're the ones who come and they do stuff to you. They're the ones, people who don't know about you cannot harm you. They don't know how to really move to do stuff to you. But your friends will know your house not locking properly, your stuff is there. They're the ones who would come and steal it or do that to it or take it. Your enemies, people you don't associate with, will not know these things about you, and it will be more difficult for them to come and do stuff to you. Yeah, so all that too, I'm at a point where I'm staying away from useless people. So what I want to do is come across Irie people, and I know Irie people. It's not difficult to know Irie people. Big up Gary, yeah man. Jake1, big up, yeah man. What are they? I can't pronounce that name. I from Republic of Bomboklat. Somebody pronounce that for Mav. Big up yourself. They're trying to pronounce that country name. Like, what country that? If somebody can like break that down for me. Like, what? Let me see if I can YouTube that or Google that or something. Welcome to the live. Big up yourself. Ivy, big up. Yeah, right now I'm just shouting out all the positive, all the cool people I've come across in my life, you know. Yeah, people that didn't look down on me, or people, you know, that don't look down on people. And I bet you there are people on the live who can relate to the people that I mentioned, you know. Yeah, those that actually willing to help you go forward. Yeah, those that actually make sense in your life, you know. Yeah, man. Peace and love, your way king. Yeah. Jafari, big up. Yeah, Ivy, respect. Yeah. Who else is on the live? Come true. I haven't given up on the channel. Like I said, I was on Facebook for some time trying to get my Facebook up and monetize and stuff. It was monetized. Yeah, I met the requirements a long time, but nothing was happening. It was just disabled. I was like, what? So it's like, with me getting rid of useless stuff, you know, useless people, useless stuff, I was like, you know, right now Facebook, I'm just there uploading videos. You're like, what? You'll just keep telling me nice job, you'll keep telling me you've reached whatever, and nothing is happening for the longest while. You're useless. So since I'm getting rid of useless people, getting my life together and stuff and making some changes, I'm like, you know what, Facebook, I need to get rid of you. Download all of my content, upload it on YouTube instead. So I bet you some of you have noticed like just a bunch of shots pop up, you know, as notifications, and want to pass videos you maybe saw already. Don't be like thinking, some type of way. It's just that's what it is. All my memories, I'm putting it on here instead. Because before I deleted Facebook, like I said, I went through it and I was like, what, boy, I have some good memories there. Downloaded it, put it on here instead. So they will just stay on here as memories. Yeah. Those who haven't viewed it will end up viewing it. Those who find it fun and entertaining, here it is. I upload it on here. Instead of going on Facebook Live, wasting my time, I have YouTube there. YouTube Live instead. Contents to come, I have to continue from where I left off, because I actually going in a sequence, from Viewfort, from the airport to Viewfort, and take you all around St. Lucia so you could see the different vibes, the local places. Yeah, I see that's what you're like, so I'm going to give it to you all. It's going to come. It's going to come. Yeah, in life you have to study, do your research, do your thing, whatever you into, cherish it. You check? Yeah. So what's going on, my people? I bet you all know a bunch of people that have had some great impact on your life, some positive impact on your life. Well, tonight there, I point out a few, and it's going to stay there on live. Yeah. So anybody who come to the channel, they could see that live, they could say, yeah, boy, they could relate. I bet you a lot of you could relate. Those I didn't mention, I forgot. Just probably skipped my mind. But there were a bunch of y'all. There's a bunch of y'all out there that's so airy, so positive. Eddie, big up yourself, man. Mary P, big up yourself, Mary P. Albert, Edward and Albert Sylvester, something so. The Alberts, big up yourself, Akela B, big up yourself. Where Moon Drops? Where Tigress? Where Tessa? Tessa, you gone already? You gone to bed? Everything nice, big up yourself. Where you? You gone already? Fabs, what on? Money Masong Thompson, big up, yeah. Snoopy, Christopher, big up. You check it. Erwin Shalry, big up yourself, Akela B. There had a bunch of you that used to be on the live where you big up yourself. You had Bossman Al Capone, Wagwan. Yeah, Simanesia. Who else? Someone who really was there for me, how I forget her name? Oh dear. Samantha, big up yourself, Samantha. Big up Samantha Bika. Bika, something so. Big up yourself, Samantha Bika. Yeah, how can I forget you? Like I said, somebody just didn't come to my mind one time, but Samantha Bika, big up yourself. Big up. Yeah. Who else I forget? Big up yourself. Like I tell you, all of you who subscribe to the channel. I remember back in the days when I just started, I used to be like, yo, subscribe to my channel. I think I was wrong for that. Because at the end of the day, the way I see it, if you take it on your own to subscribe to the vibe, that means you're really into the vibe and you really like the vibe. That's why I have to appreciate all of you who subscribe to the channel. I didn't beg y'all to subscribe, y'all just went ahead and y'all just say, boy, that man have a vibe, I'll subscribe. And it's better like that. Because I wouldn't want to force somebody to just like my vibe and stuff. Everybody have what they like and stuff, you know? So yeah. Jafari, big up yourself. You still there? So I'm at the point right now where from the thing not making sense, I stay away from it. From they have that song Movado. Me na nothing with the youth. If him not show no progress. Well, me not in nothing with nobody when they not show no progress. Yeah. I not involved in if any boy that not showing no progress. Uh, mm. There are people also, they always there to show you vibe. Sometimes I just show people, I use myself as example first. I like to use myself as example. Sometimes I just show somebody some a vibe and then sometimes I just get carried away and do the same thing I just finished speak about. But it's a matter of learning from it and not constantly doing it. Yeah. It's a matter of not constantly doing it. There are people you know, they well known for just always doing something. Back to the road again. And that's the reason I say sometimes I would say that because I always talking about on the road, the crazy road, where people no longer slow down at junctions while approaching the main road to swing onto the main road. They no longer slow down, they just drive. Sometimes I'll be there like, you see, you're just stopping on the road. Sometimes you get carried away and you end up doing it. You would get carried away. But there are persons that are well known, like as if that's all they do. Like they just do it as a habit. And I don't know why the law, St. Lucia is so small. I don't know how a random officer that just probably coming from Castries, not from Castries, from Soufrière to Vieux-Fort, or from Vieux-Fort to Castries, not just coming across those type of people that just constantly utilize the road like hazardously. Like they just well known for just, there's this bus driver on the Labriston Jar. He just stops. He just stops right there anywhere. He just stops. And then you would overtake you at a point or something, and then only for you to stop again. You just stop. Yeah. So my point is, sometimes you point out something to people and sometimes you end up doing the same thing you just point out. But it's a matter of how often you do it. Some people, like I say, just well known for just doing shit. It's just in them. And I mean, try to stop. It have to come to a point where you check yourself. Because one thing about me I know for sure is I like to admit stuff. Yeah, man, keep up the high vibration. Nobody can bring that down but yourself. Yeah, man, Jafari. Kathleen, big up yourself. Big up, Wagwan. Welcome to the live. Kathleen, where you from? Big up. Albert Sylvester. I see the time I trying to say your name. I just saying Albert Sylvestine or something like that. But it's Sylvester. Big up Albert. And there's Albert Edward as well. Big up Albert Edward. Hey Benz, what's up, bro? I saw you at Massey. I stay in St. Lucia for 8 months. We never link up, but I will be back in a few months. Hope all is well, my boy. Big up yourself, man. Big up. But how you ain't link me up on Insta? Link me on Insta at Benz Kicks. I delete my Insta as well, but you remember from the last live, I had to put it back. Afri Bin, she was trying to link me as well. Afri Bin. There was this other woman that wanted to link me, and some other people wanted to link me. Yeah. But come true, once you link me, man, no problem. Anybody, I don't really have style. I don't have style. I'm not stylish. There are times I just like to be on my own vibe, but I'm a people's person. I just wouldn't want to come across certain people, like I'm saying right now, like I said earlier on. You check. I mean, at the end of the day, who would want to come across these miserable people? And we all know those people. But the thing is, some of us choose to just ignore. I wish I could have ignored. I'll have to probably be like the people that praying all the time. They pray, pray, pray. Yeah, you have to pray, but I don't think the Most High will want you to lock yourself up every day and just be pray, 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 pray. You check? But I'll have to pray about it, like for me to not to come across certain people, because at the end of the day, like I say, a lot of people they know that person that way, but they choose to be quiet about it. I wish I could have stayed quiet about it. I wish I just wonder how you can do it. But from the thing like kind of way like you fishy, you looking like you're not on no good heights. To come and try and play you on good heights. I can smell you're not on good heights. You're come on no good heights. Yeah. My energy just the type of person I've become over the years. Yeah, from being troublesome to my little troublesome ways to just trying to find peace with myself and try and calm myself and try and be on good vibe and become more of a spiritual person. My spirit just not going with certain people. It's not going with certain people. And I bet you there are people out there like that too. My spirit just cannot connect with certain people. And people like that, I don't want to come across them as well. I need to stay far away from me. But some of them, they knowing that, they noticing that, but yet, I know it is the devil and making them come and they trying. Yeah. But based on the way you talking, like I seen, when I check it, I seen you, no, like you're trying to be funny, you're trying to be thing, but no. Like that, like that lady, I don't know if you're trying to be funny, but it wasn't funny. But at the moment, I was just on my business. I was just on my business. As if I didn't even want to be, yeah, look, the man not doing the kick something. No, I'm not a clown. I mean, I like to kicks, but like at the moment, I wasn't in that kind of mood. But you were just like mean. And then when I explode on you, you're trying to make me look bad. No, my lady, not so. If you wanted to say something, Ben's kicks or say something else, but what you said, it wasn't nice. So yeah, when you become that person, like you on a positive vibe, you make a change in life. You will start seeing it. Like I bet you, like I say, there are people that can relate to that. You'll start seeing it. Like certain things people do, the way they speak, you can tell that person not there on no good vibe. Yeah, that person not there on good vibe. And there are persons as well, another set of people I wouldn't want to come across that would they would want to tell you something or they would want to make something be known or heard and they want to come around and say it as a joke, you know only for if you get bad on them, if you get fucked up on them, for it to be like me say can I take jokes or a joke, I was just cracking a joke. No, Sometimes you not sometimes you wanted to be all serious. You wanted to make that thing go out there. You wanted to speak up about something. You wanted to say something. Don't come and see it as a joke. Because I know, I'll use myself as example again. I know when I joke around, somebody, I bet anybody who knows me well, everybody knows me well, they know when I joke around and they know when I'm serious. You check it? So don't come and play like you have something to say and you come around and you say it like a joke. I can tell, I can smell you. I can smell you're not, mm-mm, you're not, you're not joking. Yeah, you're not joking. So if you want to be that type of person, you joking around and stuff, still watch your mouth. Watch what you see. Yeah, and it's usually people that like suicidal do those things too. Like you're saying things like you're snitching in the form of a joke. You check it. So that's another set of persons I wouldn't want to come across. People like that, stay far away from me. The more you can stay away from me, the better. Jafari, energy never lie. Your true tribe will always stay, but the people that not for you will always try to drain you, but keep yourself protected with the Most High, love and frequency. Keep yourself protected with the Most High, love and frequency. Yeah, man. Now, I have the Most High, love and frequency there. It's strong. Yeah. I turn it all the way up 100. Full blast, Jafari. Big up yourself on that comment, man. Makes so much sense. Hmm. They will think, what they will think is, because they can fool other people, like those people, which is why I'm on my channel trying to encourage people to get to that point where people don't bullshit them. These are the type of things I do. You know. So they will find it like, boy, Missy always there to say something. Missy always there with a thing. Everything is a problem for Missy, or Missy Missy is a bad influence and thing. But the bad influence on I just put the youths, on I just put people on, because too many people out there coming with their own program. Like they want to run their own program. You check it. They want to run their own program. Like I don't know if it's like it's always a group or them. Like they always want to be at the same place. They want to be running things. They want to be in charge. They want it's a group. You know. They always want to come with their own program. Yeah, but those programs have to be stopped. You check it. The conquerors and thing. They have a lot of conquerors. Yeah. And if you're not strong, they conquer you fast. It's people that have to put what I say in there together and check themselves. Kieran, big up yourself. Yeah. And now there when they see you that type of person, you're not on that with them. You're not on papi show. You're not on them bullshit. That's when they'll try and target you, they'll try and frustrate you, they'll try and think. But Benz doesn't get frustrated. Benz will keep going and keep talking. You check it? Yeah, because the most high there. The frequency high, Jafari. You check it? Yeah. Man like you, man like you, I can tell man like you. I don't even know where you are, where you're from, but just by reading what you say there, you see how the energy working. I can feel your good energy, your good vibe. That's how people have to be in life. Feel people by just reading what they see, by listening to what they see, listening to the things they see, checking out their vibe. Pick up the vibe from them. Pick up the vibe. Especially if you have a little age already. I'm not I'm not that old. I'm only 34. But for my 34 years, I always say it, for my 34 years on this earth, from when I had understanding to me being 34 now, I learn enough already, and I can relate to a lot of things. Like I said, I was troublesome. I convey that into my kicks. I put it on YouTube. I'm on the media joking around and stuff. Apart from that, I have my standards. I have my principle. I have my morals. I have my work to do. I have my vibe to do. I have to live. I have to, you know, I'm mindful of a lot of things. I'll come around someplace. I'll come around somebody. I'll not just boom like as if I know you so well already. Like the lady did again. Moale Heightley. And it's sad. It's sad that is a lady and I have to be saying a lady like that. It will sound away like they always say I'm always on women case, but it's you that come and just try and disrespect me. Why you supposed to know better? Like I was saying, I wouldn't come around and just feel like I know you so well already and just be on the heights with you. Like, yeah, well, I feel comfortable with you. No, I'll stay around you. I'll check your vibe, man. I'll check your vibe. I come across a group of people, they already have a conversation going on. I'll not just jump into the conversation. I'll sit around, I'll do something, and then eventually maybe I'll end up in it. If I'm included or somehow you'll end up in it. But like I said, from the beginning of the life, I was raised by my mom and dad with respect. You check it. I was raised with a lot of respect and a lot of discipline. So all that just take a thing on me. It just have a strong impact on me where I cannot tolerate bullshit. I cannot tolerate nonsense. It hard for me. It hard. And the changes that I make in my life, it's difficult because I I just talk to myself. I just see what I can improve on. And a lot of people don't do that. They just live life. I'm not the type that because I'm joking around, because I have a YouTube channel, Benz Kicks, and his joking thing, kicks thing. I don't just live life. Like life don't have a purpose, life don't have a meaning. No, I don't do that. I have things I want to achieve in life. I have goals and I want to achieve them and I have to achieve them. And people need to start thinking that way instead of just living every day like it's a joke, or because they know I like to joke around, they want to come around me and not do what they have to do and then be joking around, or just feel like it's just joking around alone. No, you're blind. I don't go out like that, like I said in my last live. I remember this guy at a place at G Spot. There was an altercation between a friend of mine we were hanging out with and a police officer. And the police officer, the guy, well, he was wrong. He kept going at the officer, going in the officer face. But we, as his friend, we were pulling him away from the officer and we were holding on tight to him. But me say, I don't know if he's a slug. Me say was like a snail or something. Me say just kept sliding from us, and he kept going in the officer face. But we were trying our best to keep him down that hill and prevent him from going up to bother the officer. Apparently, he knew the officer as well too. But it came to a point where we had him right down the hill, and the officer came all the way down the hill, and he pulled out his gun and he crunked his gun. I was like, "What the hell?" And I was there holding the guy at the time, and I was like, "Yo, can't you see we trying to keep him away from you and stuff? Like, no, you kind of wrong right now, bro. Like as if we know he was coming in your face, but we have him right down the hill there. Like for me, like go back at the door because you were at the door, go back at the door, like you kind of wrong right now. You coming down the hill. If he come back to you, like and you did that, but we have him. I hold him right now there. We trying to, yeah. Or if you want box him instead, box his mouth for him. For me, if you had box his mouth, for me, I wouldn't even say anything. Nobody would probably even look at that because he kind of deserve it. Because how can you go and trouble a police officer and harass a police officer? And a girl was like, I think I recorded it. I started recording it, and a girl was like, you ain't see the partner wrong and thing. I was like, no, my girl, I'm holding. I'm holding him. I'm trying to keep him away. The police officer is wrong right now because he come all the way down the hill to and he crunk his gun already, you know. So yeah, like everything for you is record and thing. Anything like I'll go get it and thing. One guy was there saying that, oh you don't need to you go come there again. You go come there again. I was like, I don't need to come there again, bro. Like I hardly come out. I just came after a long time. I came to enjoy myself, and I did enjoy myself. I don't need to come back there. Like all this partying vibe, I'm kind of tired of that and thing. You check? Yeah, like if I decide that I'll go out to party, I'll just go out to party and have a good time. I don't feel like it's a must to just always be somewhere. No, man. Yeah, Kieran Thompson, big up. Yeah, um, Rentings Construction Inc. Where that is hard work and the right mindset, of course. And I had a video as well. Tools, when you have good tools and stuff, you're trying to do something for yourself. Simple things like you can do something on your vehicle by yourself. And like I said, don't let anybody discourage you. Because the little thing I was doing on my car, somebody discouraged me and I expected better from that person. Yeah, and the person know themselves. Yeah. Like I don't know what I'm doing. I have I've hung out with mechanics. I've hung out with people, and that's another thing about me. And I encourage the youth to do as well. Learn something. You cannot be in something or wrong something for years, and then you ain't know shit about the thing. If you have to do it on your own, you can't even do it on your own. You ain't learning something. No man, mm-mm. I used to hang out with Prince. Big up Prince and Marcus, by the way, and Off Neil, something so. And Archie passed away already. Archie passed away already. Yeah. But I always say, Archie, yeah, man. Archie was the boss of Prince and the other mechanics. I used to hang out with the guys. I used to see the guys making things work. You know, sometimes they get the wrong path, but they used to um they used to make it work. You check it. Those guys were good at what they do, and I hang out around them, and I wouldn't be there and just be in my phone or something. No, I watch everything they do on those trucks. I watch what they do. If to open an engine, I might get lost. I wouldn't want to open an engine or work on somebody's vehicle. But I know if I have my bike, if I have my thing, I see people do work on bike already, certain little things. I should be able to do it. I can do it. But I wouldn't do things I cannot do or I do have no knowledge of. And then maybe mess up somebody's thing or mess up my own thing. If it's mine, it's okay. I'll try. If it mess up, it mess up. I'll just get a replacement. But it's like those people that discourage you, stay far away from them. Don't let people discourage you. And you just get it. Always like, yeah, fella, what are you doing there? Yeah, yeah, yeah. That ain't go, that will not work. People doesn't do things like that. People doesn't do that. You ever see people do that? I never see people do that. But no, I see already. Probably I believe it will work. If it don't work, I'll just get rid of it and get a new one, the right one. Yeah. Yeah, man, Kieran, big up yourself. Like the vibe, man. Yeah. Share the vibe, man. Albone, big up yourself. One day, Shati. What does Tom do to you? Stop worrying about them things because life never stays constant. Oh, if you don't know, I don't worry. I just like pointing out the stuff and like showing people vibe. So like with my vibe, I know a lot of people view my vibe and they will give it some thought, man. They will give it some thought. I know, and I know it's a lot of my vibe reach far already. I know that. You check it. So it's not a matter of worrying. It's just being on there and just vibing. You check it. But big up yourself, man. Albert said something there. When the universe bless you, nobody can take it away from you. Keep doing what you're doing, my friend, and don't forget you are number one all day long. Big up yourself on that. Jafari, yeah man, transmute the pain into creativity. Exactly. That's the true gift. I realize. I'm 24. I used to be on low vibration, but thank God I didn't had to go through certain things because I learned through all. Thanks God I didn't go had to go through certain things, but I because I learned through all them or something. So, but I don't know if you meant thanks God you went through certain things. Because I will say thanks God I went through certain things because I learned from them and now I can share it with people and tell people, you know, I can relate to what you talking about there, and you know, if you do this and that instead, you know, I could at least show them a way to make the thing better because I went through it and I know what I did, what happened, you know, and then I end up fixing it and stuff, you know, vibe like that. Because I always say my my experience on this earth, I just use it for better. Yeah. Elders around me, elders around me experience, others experience is the true value to me. But I'm from Castries, but live in Liverpool. Big up yourself, Jafari. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. You know vibe. You know vibe. So Albon, big up yourself, man. Big up yourself. Who else on the live? Lee boy, big up Lee boy. Which Lee boy that? Lee boy from Diamond. Which Lee boy? Charlene, you still there? Charlene Aline, Charlene Aline. Your name rhyming, eh? My girl. Yeah, so that's the vibe there tonight. Shouting out the positive people that had a great impact in my life, you know? Yeah, man, yeah, man. And pointing out those I don't want to come across. So if you see me and you know you that type of person, you're a miserable type of person, you don't have no kind of vibe in you, you cannot be consistent about something, you cannot keep up a good vibe, you cannot help me out in something. Not financially, I'm not looking for money from anybody or anything from anybody. You cannot give me some good advice or you cannot tell me something instead is destroy or ban mind me, then stay away. Yeah. I'm a hustler. Like I said in the last live, I depend on only myself. You check it. I make things happen for me. I like to make things easier for me. Whatever it is I'm assigned to do, I'll find a way to mitigate it. So if you that type of person, you like to stay in your difficult vibe, you make things hard for you, or stay in it and not think of a way to make it easier for you, that's on you. Yeah, I want what's best for myself because people that above you, they have the best things. They have it all. And then they will never see to it that you comfortable as well. So you have to make yourself comfortable. And that's what I do. Wherever I go, people may say, but everywhere that man go is the same thing. Yeah, everywhere I go, I open my big mouth and I say things. But I refuse to talk shit. I don't want to say anything and I'm wrong and I'm not making sense. You get it? Sometimes I may end up being wrong about something. But where I'm good, I like to admit, I was wrong about it. I see that day and watch that. Yeah. All the time, yeah, it's not that at all. Okay, my bad there. Do you get? Yeah. But everywhere I've been, everything I've done, like I said, you come across those negative energy and you come across those good energy, those good people, which I shout out a few of them from the beginning of the life. You know, you get those good energies. Hmm. And those are the type of people I want to come across. I want to continue coming across in my life. Yeah. Um, when you look at it, like I say, it's hard for a man to give you a hard time. See whether we're doing deliveries or we're doing something, it's hard. It's always, and it's sad that I have to be saying that. And which is why I always say I don't want anybody to look at me in a way. I'm a man. I feel it for men. We just go through a lot. I will not just look at it like as if like, say for example, oh look, something I always wanted to talk about as well. Those guys that going about and the bad talking um man to woman. Like me say what going on. They have that, a lot of that going on nowadays, you know. A lot of that. Especially those young guys. They cannot open, oh, it's especially those young guys, but it's sad that a lot of the older guys do it too. It's hard for them to approach a woman and say, my girl, I like to see you. I like to take you out. Or something of that sort. It's stuff like, especially if the girl say they checking somebody, it's right away it's like stuff about the guy, the girl mentioned that she's seen or something like that. Or if they see you with that girl already and they know each other, you all go in and you all bad talking the man to the girl to try and get the girl. There's a lot of that going on, and I bet you man get hurt for that already. Because you will do that to the wrong person and they will hurt you all. You can bless a chooser, you can bless a zo. You're going to do that to the VNX, the bad boys. I bet you some of you die for that already. I'm not promoting violence, but I bet you something happened to some your young fellas and even your older ones that does do those things. You cannot, how you cannot approach a woman and just tell her something nice, make her smile, something, speak your mind, tell her she look good or something. Why is it they have to go and be like on a man head to try and get that woman? You check. I can relate to it as well. It has happened to me, and it has happened to me a lot. And I'm intimidated. A lot of guys are intimidated by me, and it's like it sucks. Why you? Like I always say, it's you that have to have the right approach. You that have to put yourself in a position where, see, people just like you, people just into you. You have to be positive. You have to be airy. Nobody, everybody have choices. I keep saying it, but there's a lot of that going on nowadays, and it sucks. Like why? You don't know that. You don't know Benz checking that one. You don't know Benz checking that girl. Benz is down. You don't know that man with that girl. You don't know that man check. How can a guy do that? How, Missy? How y'all doing that? How y'all doing that? How, I find that's something I find that's very, how y'all allowing that to happen. Some of y'all falling for men like that. Like for me, I'm saying if I was a woman, I wouldn't fall for a guy or tolerate a guy coming to me. I would find like you a pussy man. Like what the hell you doing? Like so that's all your approach. You come in and tell me about another man you see I talking to or something. So that is all your approach. Like ladies, y'all can do better than that. Y'all have to settle for those things. Yeah, you'll no. And the fellas, the little Malcolmers that doing that, the little pussy boys that doing that, you'll need to stop that. And the grown ass ones too, it's even worse. You all should know better. You all should know better. You check it. Yeah, sucks. Less and no true love lead to downfall for real. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. For me, you whether it be somebody or something, I always say that Jafari. I always say that. Say cooking. You don't have love for cooking, stay away from cooking. It's not for you. Because even with food too, I love food, and I'm seeing sometimes certain people. It's like I feel like they were probably tired, and they were like, you know what, I too tired. I just going to do that with my feet instead. I was going to stomp on that instead and look and put it in a plate for somebody. That's how I feel. Like no love. Like I can actually know when food is good. Like y- I say I want to be a food taster one day. Like you see those people on TV that tasting the food and judging it and stuff. I believe I'll do a good job at that because food, for example, like I say, you don't have love for it, stay away from it. The thing, not your passion, not your thing. For me, you trying to do a hustle, you trying to get some money, do something you like. I always say that. You check because you don't have love for the thing. You just want to do it sometimes to crush somebody you see doing it just lower down the road. You see the person doing it, you want to do it too. You're not a barber, you want to be a barber. You're not good at cooking food, you're not good at seasoning chicken. You just want to take chicken with all the fresh and put it on a grill and sell it for people. Else not passing and see them people at all. You know the thing not for you don't have love for the thing, you don't have love for the person. For me, if you don't have love for the person, just tell the person straight up you don't want to have a fight with them or some shit. But yeah, like I was saying, they take it as a habit and it's all around now. You check it. You cannot say something to a woman, some human out there, without mentioning the person man name or something like that. And the women not tolerating it like no. You need to put a stop to that. Check it. Tell them pussy holes. And nothing that nicer than when you get a woman that really put in those little makumes in their place. Yeah, nothing is nicer than that. Put them man in their place, man. Man, why? That's all your approach. Like for me, that is the best time to. That is the best thing to tell, and that's all your approach. You don't know that man, this diamond, that diamond, whatever. That's how you approaching somebody, a woman. Michi boy, big up yourself. Isn't all fair in love and war? Isn't all fair in love? But what if you see a man doing bad to a woman and you know you like the woman and you don't and you know you can do right by the woman? You're not going to tell her what you see going on. No, I'll never do that. I'll never do that. Tell you what I'll do, Michi boy. I'll treat that woman even better. I'll show that woman more love. Yeah. Then it's her decision to make. It's she'd have to see if she getting that good treatment from that other person or whatever the case may be. Yeah. And as a matter of fact, I don't even interfere with people relationship like that. So it's like it's on the person to decide what you can do. But maybe it's just show the person more love or some other thing. But for me, it's just wrong to be going and talk about another man to a woman. That's the true secret. You have to cook with good emotions, and the emotions you cook with, that's how the person will feel after tasting it. Oh boy, you know vibe. You know vibe. You do that with love, then yeah, boy. I remember time I was waking up north, there was this woman. I bet you somebody might know the shortcut from Grozile, like when you going into the stadium side, the cricket ground side. When you reach by the service station and you go into the cricket ground side, Bosseju side, just a little into that junction there. You swing in to go like you're going back down. into reaching in the mouth of the marina there. Well, that road, somewhere along that road, there was a woman on the left side of the road who was preparing food to sell, and the meals were cheap. And that woman food was nice. I don't know if she still do it, but that woman food was really nice. It's like home cooked food, like you eating food from your home self, like your grandmother, your mother when they cooking with so much passion and love and thing. Yeah, man. I tell you, like, doesn't forget the good stuff. Yeah, and I have a lot of memory of good stuff, and I've been having fun my entire life. I don't know when I was like when last I was seriously depressed. I don't know. I don't know until my own soldier, my own top dog, supposed to be like my brother, he fucked me up. He really messed me up. He really messed me up, and he wants to take it for a joke and feel like it's okay to just come back and talk to me, and I like just accept it. No, you check it. No, it can happen. Cut off. Enough is enough. No more bullshit. Yeah, you check it. Because when you keep allowing people to take you for the papi show, take you for granted, then they will just feel like it's okay to just continue. You check. Um, Reconnecting. Hey, who that a gamer you were on all the time there and you're saying nothing. Big up to you for your videos, and I like your videos, and I'm going to keep watching and supporting. Thank you, Michi boy. Big up yourself. Lee boy, what you say there? New videos on the way. Yeah, man. It will come. It will come. Okay, I like the point you make. I respect your opinion. I go try to be more like you. Yeah, man. For me, like, it's just so wrong. And you mustn't make yourself vulnerable to people like bringing bad news to you, or yeah, that's a set of people I don't want to come across to. People who come only with bad news to you. No, keep your bad news to yourself, man. Like you never have anything positive to say. You never have anything constructive to say. Something that will make us better in life. Something new. Yeah. So it's like for me, just let people find out. Cause in fact, I'll not have people come to me and ask me anything about anybody or come around me and bad talk somebody. If you hear me talking about somebody, it's something I could say in the presence of the person, or I've said in the presence of the person. I've been trying to create that vibe where anybody I'm surrounded with, we don't bad talk anybody. No. And I find it's going very well. Don't bad talk. You, especially as a man, you're a man, to be coming around and just nagging about somebody or bad talking the person. Yeah, just go and resolve your issue. Tell the person it straight up, whatever it is. If the person chooses to be mad at you, it's up to them, it's on them. You know? Yeah, and I take that from Lazy Master as well. I always had it in me, but Lazy Master made it even more, into me. He put it into me more because Lazy Master will tell you whatever he have to tell you, and he's not mad at you. If you choose to be mad at him, it's on you. You check it. But nowadays, it feels like every girl just want to see what they can get from you. They want money from you, and and they and they do. I have nothing valuable to give you except pum pum. True, true, true. Not all of them. Most of them. Yeah, they are good ones. It's a matter of finding them and sticking to them. You check it, Michi boy. It's a matter of finding them and sticking to them. Because a lot of men, they just get good women out there, and when they finish, they out there searching for more than what they have, and they out there, they don't want to spend time with their woman. And then when they see the woman join to somebody else, that's when they want to come back in the picture, or when the person find move on. I was saying that the last time, I think in the last live, especially the baby mamas, the fathers abandon them. Here in the last live, I was saying that when they see another man in the picture, that's when they want to come around. Yeah, my girls, my ladies, my women, don't allow it. Don't allow it. Yeah, tell them they can drop the money for you in town. Tell them they can drop whatever it is for you someplace. They don't need to come by the house. Cause if I with a woman, and then she have a baby, she have a child or whatever, and then that's when the man feel he can come in the picture, he can come around. I I looking for my baseball bat to put there for when you want to come around. Only now you want to come around. Try focus on you and give yourself the same love you will give to another. Of course. Because yeah, that's what I was saying, Jafari. A lot of people will see, especially me there, they'll see me there, I joking around and thing, man, and I always telling somebody something, I always mad about something. Like I said, it's because of the way I was raised. I was raised with a lot of discipline, and it's like it's hard for me. And they don't know, they will see you there, as I just always think of what I can improve on in my life. I just even be mad at my own self too. I just be like, for certain things I do wrong, like the last time there's some shit happened to me, I was like, if only I just stay and listen, and I didn't necessarily have to do anything that I wasn't supposed to do or assigned to do. Just I would have just been around, just stay freaking there. I wouldn't have end up being in the situation that I was in, you know. So it's like, yeah, people need to do those kind of things. Like, how can you not focus on yourself or love yourself, and then play like, oh, you love somebody, and you're not even checking on yourself. You don't even love yourself. Yeah, that life long, 2 hours 7 minutes. Yeah, people can go back and view it, and they could stop at whatever point they want. You check. Yeah, so the life is acknowledging pe- people, persons who have had a great impact in my life. Those who probably passed away already, but a lot of them still there. You check it. I appreciate all of you, especially those who didn't look down at me, or and not only me. Like I always say, I'm a people's person. I don't think of myself alone. I think about everybody. You all didn't look down at other persons that was probably troublesome as like me, or yeah. Like I said, there are guys, there are people that you could see that probably had a little bad boy ways in them, that would probably be like ghetto youth or something. So nothing wrong with being a ghetto youth, but it's the way you do things, and they still change their life. They still they hustling, they doing whatever they have to do the legal way, the right way. They're not giving up in life. They're trying. Yeah. So people like that. But if I could have give each of you a badge, yeah, if each of you a badge. Gary, David Japier, always looking for work for people. Only for me say time of working, me say employ people so much. You always make sure the fellas get a little job. It can be just doing something which I get put the fellas on a work, and never bullshit. the guys, Gary the same way, big up, big up. Yeah. So what going on, my people? Sometimes when I go to bed early, I just wake up early in the morning, like 3, 4 o'clock. What the fuck I doing up at 3, 4? Like, what the hell am I doing up at this hour? Like, no, like, I don't have nothing to go and do. It's not Castries I go. I'm not going Castries waking up 3 o'clock. So I want when I go to bed is just sleep right through next day. My cousin Red Boy, who was living in Castries, was a ghetto boy. Then he was changing his ways. But as he was still living the same place, they still shot and kill him. Oh boy, that's sad. Yeah, yeah. Now that's messed up. Like I always say, like anything I got myself involved. Say I'm just using that as an example. Say I had end up being like a bad boy. I would still be a bad boy with sense. I would still be mindful of what I do. You know, I wouldn't just harm somebody because they from that community or something. So like what this guy is doing, like so many of them suicide out there, them type of people to go and teach a lesson, to go and make them pee in their pants and thing. And stuff like that I would be doing if I was a bad boy. Like you see those malpale who yeah, those men that going and bad talk man to woman, I would give them a pluck. I wouldn't do people think just so. That's just example. Like anything I would choose, I would end up doing in life. I find that the type of person I am, I would still be doing it with a purpose, with sense. Like I always say, those people that thieving, like you're going to thief from people that are hustling by the road. You're doing all kind of shit. Like you're just useless. You're going and stealing canteen. I just watch the news too, sometimes. I wasn't watching news before. But sometimes I just sit there and watch the news and thing and I seen watch that, eh? We were going and jump Jerusalem Falls gate. The man watched the camera, the man probably watched the camera like I don't think that working and just take the camera. The camera then capture you already, then you like that probably not good. Turn that face in another direction. Useless thing. I watched the thing where the fellas go and rob the canteen, the school canteen. The fellas was hungry, man. Them fellas probably know that lady making some mean bacon cheese there and some nice thing there, boy. And fellas decide let me go and rob there. I that lady making some wicked dal there, boy. Boy, that dal, boy. That dal don't have twagwen point in it. That don't have free thing of peas in it. And that loaded, that have nice tuna. Oh, boy. Fellas go and rob there, boy. You stop doing all the bad things after they let him out of prison. He learned his lesson, but somebody stole his best friend. Oh, mm-hmm. No, when somebody thief your thing, boy, that does hurt. That does hurt. Far less if you get to know. Jesus, boy, that's one of the worst things ever. Eh? Well, that's similar to what they didn't steal my motorcycle. It was just something I had stored at somebody home at my top partner home, and just he didn't even sell it. He just out of excitement, he just go and just give it to somebody. Out of all excitement, all stupid excitement. Never see a whole excitement like that. Why? I have that there. You don't want it, you can just come and take it, man. That ain't nothing. You just come and take it. That just there. Excitement. He went to go and collect the motorcycle for his best friend, and the the guy shot him. Boom, Bokad boy, that's messed up. Ah, boy. Work for your things, boy. Moto tell you work for your things. Work for your things. Yeah. The man make his funds by anything. You're eating on that. His work, the man work, eh? Mm-hmm. He get his funds like him, they sponsor him, they put yourself in a position where people will accept you, all appreciate you, all will like you, all you can come around that person, they will feel comfortable with you all coming to their homes, they will feel comfortable putting their stuff there and they know it will stay there and they'll feel comfortable if you're wrong. Me laula. When you there like it's a old volley you are old thief. Who will want to have you around them? But yeah, who else? Who else? Who else? Yeah, Kurtaj, big up yourself from Cots, big up yourself, Kurtaj. And the other Shabin, what's your name again, my girl? I forget your name. There are a lot of people I just want to big up and, yeah, man. I just like people that are not looking down on people. Can never come around anybody with no negative vibe. Yeah. Although the truth will seem negative, but it's the truth, man. And a lot of people, they know it's the truth. They know what the vibe is, and they just trying to refrain from the truth and refrain from that's what the problem is. I mean, you cannot see somebody that have a problem. You cannot see somebody cannot deal with that person, and not just one person that cannot deal with that person. A number of persons passing and they cannot deal with that person. That person just no. People just can't deal with that person. For you to not to think is the person that cannot deal with the person that's the problem. Is the person they cannot deal with. Then a number of people can't deal with that person or can't stay around that person. That's the problem. And not the person that find that the person is the problem. How do I say that? It will make sense. Play it in slow mo. Yeah. I'm a miserable person. Other people somebody come, one person come, they hanging out with me and then boom they saying, boy, I don't want to hang out with Benz or Benz, I'm not feeling Benz vibe. If it's just that one person, then you'll say, man, maybe it's that person not the problem or whatever. But another person come, they hang out with me, they cannot deal with me again. So that's two already. Another a third one come, a fourth one come, I have a problem. I have to try and fix whatever it is. Cause that's what I was trying to say a while ago there. Cause it's like somebody can stay wrong. Like you have a problem for sure. Everybody that can have a problem with you, they see right through you. You don't see they have something you have to work on. If I'm that type of person, if I see people have a problem with me, I have to try and fix whatever problem it is because I have a problem. Maybe it's a dirty attitude. Maybe it's just something. Whatever it is, fix it. Fix the energy. Make the person feel that positive energy. The light too bright for them. They want you to dim it. Which light? Oh, speaking of light, I don't know if it's that light you're talking about. Let me see if my vehicle is starting. Oh, them lights are pulling power, boy. Yeah. So other type of people I don't really want to come across, people that not realizing certain things, like they're supposed to realize something ain't right, something not good, but they not realizing it. Like as if it's, especially if you're not a child, like, you're supposed to realize, boy, certain things. Mm-mm, you need to stop. Certain things not called for. Oh, your energy, yeah. I was trying to figure out if my mind tell me it's a vibe. So yeah, man, yeah, like they trying to stop your light, man. Trying to dim it. Yeah, but with that, like I said, like I always say, nobody is stopping them from shining their light too, from being bright too, from nobody is they that choose. It's we have our choices. We choose to be however we are. And like I was saying a while ago, you seen people have a problem with you for certain things. Like adjust, make a little adjustment. Because the earlier you make the adjustment, the more it become part of you. From early o'clock, I was raised with discipline. I was raised strong. I was raised not to be a little pussy boy. Work hard on things. So it became part of me. So if that's not part of you, then try to apply it. Try to make it become part of you. The earlier you do it, the better for you. It will stay with you and you'll continue your life being that way. But like I said, what I notice is not everybody can be that way. There was even a point in life where I said that it seems the most I put those people there for a reason. That's just them to test your patience, to test you to see if you can hold on strong. I don't know. I just think of all kind of things, bro. I just think of all kind of things as you see me. I already said and say, boy, most I just put this special, those simple people on earth. Because there are some simple people can categorize them. And like I say, they always try to recruit people just like them. One thing is to have people that miserable trying to recruit people that miserable just like them too. So that's more misery. That's more, yeah, a whole bunch of miserable people. Put them to live with each other, they can't do it. They, and like I always say again, they always need that good energy. Jafari, they always need that positive energy to help them out. To to if it's some help they need to find that positive energy to help them out. Because they cannot face people because they know they're miserable. They know their backside is misery, is miserable, is being mean, is negative vibe alone. So they know they can't face people easily like that. So they have to try and buy somebody, try and play a nice face with somebody, fool somebody, and then get that person to be on their side, and then boom, that's the help they will get. That's the people they will get around them. You check it. So what I'm saying is, you see, that's how it is for you. So that all you have to do is be positive. The earlier you do it, the better. Be on a good vibe, and then it will become part of you eventually. Yeah. Real robots, it's like the programmable. Yeah, man. A lot of people they like the programming. Yeah. That's what I hate to see. Boy, I refuse to take program. You see, people old program. The program I'll take is if it good. Like I program myself. Yeah. Like I see, boy. Yeah, you on a real. Let's go a good energy vibe. Yeah, I tune into that program. Yeah. This program you want to program. Come with a good program. But you see a old bad program, like you just want to run a old vibe where you're just recruiting a bunch of y'all and then you're just running things like as this is y'all. Yeah, your mouth alone that split y'all alone that's supposed to get the good stuff. Nobody else supposed to get the good stuff. The all the old stuff is for other people and you're getting it good. Yeah, them kind of program. Yeah, other people not entitled for certain things and it's y'all alone. Jelot yan kifan. By la charité tout seul autant le. Eh, and it's like your whole crew just getting it good. Yeah, your whole gang getting it good on la charité. Yeah, on things. Yeah, what's the English name for the English word for la charité? Charity. Yeah, program like they download a software in them to come in your life to program your software. Yeah, like a virus. Hmm. A lot of them running on the program. A lot of people running on the program. Me not take program like Skilly Bang say. Me not take program, you know. Me not robot. Hmm. Yeah, man. You know what you saying in Jafari. And a lot of people, like I always say, don't have respect for other people, like because because I will talk about people and they have things. I will say things. I'll talk about things. I mean, and they have things I will still not say. Sometimes, which is why you'll find me either and either thinking of how to put certain things. That's what I'll be doing. Like I'll be lost with words because only because I don't want to sound some type of way. Because people quick to think, take things their own way, feel some type of way about certain things people say. So I have to try and break it down, try and put it in there because I'm somebody I respect everybody. If you hear me say ghetto youth, that don't mean I looking down at ghetto youth. I just choose not to hang out certain places, hang out around certain people. That's the lifestyle I choose. But don't think I can come and cool out with. I was raised growing up with the fellas on the block and thing. We used to get and not look down on them. What I say about them is they're not trying to make something happen, but I still applaud those who do. Those who see, yeah, boy, they can make something happen. Big up them. You check it. I'll not feel like I better off than them or anything so. But I just hate to be around people that not making any progress. Every time it's the same shit over and over. You're not trying to make some difference, something different happen. You're waiting on somebody to come around to make it happen. You're under too much program, Jafari. They're under too much program. Yeah, where the men out there, where the people that man up. And now I forget to big up all my shooters from Niad. Man like Travis, man like Miroch, Travis, you know, all Van Roy and them, Joe Wade and them, all these fellas, ambitious fellas. Them man, we go by the river, we always cook our food. We organize the field by the river. We had a nice little field by the river. I think I have that on my channel, Jetwin River. All throughout COVID, we were by the Jetwin River. We organized the field, carry stones from the water, put it on the side, and then carry sand to backfill it and stuff like that, and create our playing field by the river. Yeah, like those people that always making something run, something happen. That's the type of people I want to come across. People in you have a little position, you can make something happen, you can make a difference, you can make something better for somebody instead of you just looking down on people or feel you like you're better off than people. Nobody ain't better off than nobody on this earth. You check. You're in a position where you can make a change, you can make something better. But no, you there is your group of people alone you making things run for. Your your set of people, your how they calling it? They have a word for it. The word does not come in. Yeah. If you have the power to make a difference, make the difference. Mm. Life's all long, yeah. 11:08. They say I'll go and make preparation to go and sleep there. I'll go and sleep in fact. Yeah, nice getting back with you all, nice linking with you all, nice, you know, interacting with you all. Big up yourself, Jafari. Michi boy, big up, big up. Lee boy, all of you who joined the live. Gamer Dave. Mali type something and Mali disappear. Kieran, big up. Charlene, big up. Big up all of you. Ivy, Elton, big up. Fabs, big up. Tessa, where you? You gone long time. Thompson, check, big up yourself, man. Snoopy, CJ, all things nice, big up, big up. SLU, you check it, big up. Travel Insider, big up, you know? Big up all of you. And yeah, don't forget, link me on Insta. If you all have an interesting topic, drop it. You check it, drop it. Don't be afraid, you know? We can always come on here and discuss it and, you know, vibe and thing. Check it. Yeah, the life not all about kicks. The kicks go come. Yeah, the kicks go come. But we have to look at life differently. We have to view life in other perspective, not just see me going alone, not just around. Yeah, I just swear a lot too sometimes, and I just try my best not to swear. Yeah, but big up, Missy. Bedtime. Yeah, Albert Sylvester. Big up yourself, man. Yeah, man. I'll definitely keep up the good vibe, man. Check it. Yeah, man. All out. Moonjobs. Where you Moonjobs? Simanija, where y'all? Tigress. Akelabi. Where y'all at? Big up yourselves. Tessa. Mm. Let me see. I'm gone. Let me see where the live ending again. Are you sure you want to stop streaming? Yes, I'm sure.